everyone, it's me, Legendary Floro, and now I'm going to be talking about what is one of the greatest seasons of TV ever, The Flash Season 7. Now, I feel like this season is so underrated, and the reason why is because after getting into the show during the complete garbage that was the first 2 seasons, and horrible villains like Reverse Flash and Zoom, I decided to continue watching the show to see how bad it was going to get. And obviously, Season 3 was horrible too, but Season 4 was a freaking masterpiece. Why? Because enough of that stupid dark tone we've had in the first 3 seasons. I mean, villains like Zoom were way too scary for children. We need something more cartoonish. This is comic books, okay? Remember Batman Returns? That was way too dark, and that's why Batman needed to go back to being kid-friendly like he was in 1966. Same for The Flash, too. He's a lighthearted superhero, and you can't make him dark. Which is why Season 3 was like a horrible season, and Season 4, though, is what the show actually started to get good. Why? It's because the campiness, it was so good. It has to be like a Nickelodeon show. Otherwise, I can't call it a superhero show. It would feel like a friggin' horror movie. And another thing that makes it so good, though, is Season 6, it's when I felt so satisfied. Why? It's because we didn't have those scary villains like Red Death. Now, he would be a really bad villain on the show. Why? Because dark villains are for Batman and Ghost Rider. And is the Flash really that scary? No, he's not. So he shouldn't face off against villains like Red Death, because we need to face off more villains like Chillblaine. He was so incredible. And Godspeed making him sound like a Power Rangers villain was like the best idea ever. Go, go Power Rangers, you hear me? And, like, Red Death, he's a demon. He's not fitting the tone well for the Flash. Because we need more comic book villains that belong in cartoons, not Michael Myers as a speedster or whatever. But Season 7, it had the greatest idea ever to defeat evil with the power of love and holding hands. Like, the writing, it made so much sense, and it was so much better than just killing off the villain, because, again, it's just way too dark. Another thing on what makes this season so good is also how they tone down on the swearing, and that's good, because comic book movies and shows are for children, and you can't swear. It's not for kids. It's a sin, you know? And like Jay Garrick says, let's give them heck, Flash. And enough of that horrible dark tone like in Season 3. This is not Arrow, it's the Flash. And we need more goofy stuff like Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. Like, those films are amazing. One of the best movies ever made. And anyway, I literally have no words to describe how amazing this season is. But speaking of great villains, the Speed Force, literally, she's easily the best villain on the show. Way better than Zoom, or overrated villains like Heath Ledger's Joker or Deathstroke. And why do people like Prometheus from Arrow or Malcolm Merlin? The Speed Force is so much better than both of them, because you can actually take her seriously. Oh, and also, giving Godspeed 4 episodes was like the greatest idea ever, because it makes the story feel so dragged out if you give it any more than that. And I obviously can't talk about this season without talking about the final battle, which had, drumroll please, lightsaber fight! Like, it is such an incredible idea, and it does not feel like a parody, because enough fist fights. The Flash is just stupid for having superpowers in the first place. He needs a sword. We like Kung Fu, you know how that is? And making Godspeed only the villain for one episode, like the real Godspeed. Oh, holy hell, this is so amazing. Heck, sorry. Because, well, like I said, superhero content is for children only. And if you swear, you're going to hell, okay? And obviously the interlude, which was so amazing. Like Barry breakdancing. Yeah, we need more Nickelodeon shows like this. And also, the Forces storyline was a masterpiece. And the whole dialogue with mom, dad, brother, sister was so well written and made so much sense. And I can easily take it seriously. And the CGI looks so amazing. Way better than any practical effects I've seen in 1980s movies. Oh, and also, Chillblaine is easily the best villain on the show, making him like a Frost love interest, because then he's not a real Flash villain. And that's such amazing writing. It's like, you can't stop staring at a six-pack, right? And it's feeling hot in here, so let's take off all our clothes. Yeah, because it doesn't know how to pick an audience between kids, porn directors, or writers who are on crack. Like, that's the greatest writing ever. And that's why movies like Batman and Robin work so well. And also why The Dark Knight is a horrible movie. And I will admit, there were some bad episodes here and there, like Psych and the nightmare scene, because we don't like these scary villains. This is not a horror movie. It's a superhero cartoon Nickelodeon show. Go Power Rangers, you hear me? Care Bears. We need more shows like this. And, however, I do like how Season 8 also doesn't go too dark, but I am really worried about this new arc that is currently going on with this scary villain. I don't know if you've all seen it, but that part I'm not looking forward to. But even as of right now, Season 8 is horrible. And also, how did we go from such an amazing show to now a train wreck with only a few hopes to look forward to? And this used to be one of my least favorite shows ever, but now, oh, this is such a great season. And if you do not like this season, then you're the one who is on crack, not me. So, stop taking your drugs and let the kids watch this show for once. And also, another thing, the cinematography looks so great, and the ratings should be way higher for this. And I'm running out of words to explain. This is just so great, and let me know what you all think of this video, and like and subscribe if you love The Flush Season 7.